Sophia here, My Great Challenge. Welcome back to another episode of my DIY attic bathroom makeover. Today's episode is Adventures in Electricity. I actually filmed it yesterday, and I'm gonna do the intro and outro today before I start the next video. So here's the story. I didn't plan on filming what we did, and the reason is that the way people are. Let's be honest. The minute you touch plumbing, the minute you touch electricity, everybody has an opinion. You shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you should have a professional do it. Okay. Disclaimer, you should not be doing that. So I've said it, and I've said it at least 5 times in the video. So please don't comment that I shouldn't be doing that. I'm very aware that Scott and I should have just had somebody come in. But the reason why I'm posting the video is because I know that the majority of us can't afford to get the electrician to come over to move a stupid plug 3 inches above its original place. So you're probably gonna dib and dab into the whole ordeal yourself, and you need pointers. So I'm gonna give you pointers because this was a ridiculous adventure. Okay, can I just say that? It was an absolute ordeal, and I need you to go through it with me because you're gonna learn something. And the solution, because yes, we did manage at the end, you'll see. The solution as to why it wasn't working was so dumb, so stupid. We spent 3.5 hours trying to figure it out, okay? And in the end, it was the most simple reason as to why it didn't work. Here we go. Also, second disclaimer. So first one, don't do this at home. I said it. Don't comment, I said it. Number 2, most of the video is in the dark with flashlights because we're dumb, but we're not that dumb. We did turn off the power to the attic, okay? So yeah, so let's dive right into it. I'm gonna cut as much as possible, in particular the cursing parts, even though some of you are going like, oh, I wanted to hear that. It was not fun, but it's done. I'll see you at the end. Hello everyone. It's going to be a little bit of a different type of video today because Scott is going to move this. First of all, it doesn't work. I think I fried it, I painted over it. I'll be honest, I'll tell you. You see the buttons right there? Okay, so they all got stuck, and yeah, so it doesn't work, but it would be nice to have a plug right here. Problem is that not only does it need to be replaced, but it also needs to be moved up by technically 3 inches, but if you take into account the plate, 4 inches. So this is what we're gonna do today, and you're probably not gonna see much of us. And we're working in the dark because we had to shut off the electricity. So here I made a little mark. This is where the bottom of the plate, when we replace it, is going to go because I have the backsplash I need to install. Now I'm hoping that the box can be moved up. If we can move it up, then it's just a matter of changing this. It should work. And then whatever piece of sheetrock I remove here, replace it and put it there. That's the theory. I can always redo the wallpaper. I have enough left over.
Okay.
So what's your goal right now?
Triage, really. I want to be able to see what's in here. And where it's hooked up. How it's hooked up. As much as I can. As much as I can understand it.
Okay.
That's really all I want to do at the moment. So I'm just unmounting the plugs. Mm-hmm. This is like kind of a safety plug, right? So if you have an outlet that's next to a water thing, you got to have one of these, right? This is kind of part of local code or whatever. I think most houses are like that. But basically, this has its own fuse inside of it. So if this shorts out because of water or whatever, the fuse will pop, and then, you know, you take care of whatever it is that you got to take care of, you know, you clean it up, and then you come back over and you pop this.
And you reset it.
Yeah, you reset it.
So do you think that if we just change the whole box, I mean not the box but that plug, it should work? If you unwire it and put a new one instead?
It's possible.
All right, I'm hoping for that.
So, pull this out. Okay. So what do we have here?
So this should be relatively new. It's not the old electric stuff.
So this is a grounding wire. You need that. I imagine this is negative and this is positive. I'm not sure, but you know what? I'm gonna take a picture of this.
I think, can you hear it? I think this is hollow. Right. So I think that if you cut here, you can move it up.
Right. So, what do we use? The jigsaw for that?
No, you know what? I would probably use the cutter because it's not a big...
What, like a X-Acto knife?
Yeah. Let me see. What I'm going to do is remove this wallpaper. I'll put a new piece. Later. Oh, look how he did it. How the heck? Hold on. Look at what he did. He toe-nailed. You see that?
That nail?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't understand how it's...
He did it before he framed. I mean, he framed, put that in, and then he sheetrocked. He sheetrocked afterwards. So he placed that and he nailed it to the frame.
So is there one? There must be one on the bottom too, right?
You think so?
I don't know.
Damn it! How am I gonna get this thing out of here?
You feed it in, and it coils around here, and then you get your three wires coming in. All right. So basically, you just have excess that's behind the plug.
Yeah. Alright, so what I'm trying to explain here is if we're going to remove the bottom box and we're going to put a new box on top, instead of cutting wires and stuff, we bring, this is the main line with the wires right now. We just bring it up from underneath like that to connect to the new plug. Scott wants to still bring it from the top. And my thing is that if you do that, you get the main line coming in this way, and then you're going to bring it right back up to go back from the top. It's going to kink it. So I don't think that's the way to do it. If these boxes clearly have 4 holes, 4 access, 2 on top and 2 at the bottom, is so that you can pull the wires in to the back of this from any side.
Okay, but see, these things are actually kind of deep, right? That's how deep that hole is. You see how much extra room there is in the back?
Yeah. No, I know there's plenty of room.
So there's plenty of room, to kind of coil it around, the excess around in the back. I don't want to cut the wires either.
I just don't know if it's a good idea to have them all coiled up.
I'm pretty sure electricians do that all the time.
You guys totally understand this this drawing, right? Take pictures of your stuff so you know how to put it back together.
No, you know what'll happen is you get over to Home Depot and they'll be like, oh, well,
No, this is from 1980 something. We don't do those anymore.
Yeah, we don't do it that way anymore. You got to buy this one over here, and then you're gonna. All right.
So Scott wanted to keep the box at the bottom and just put a new box on top, and I'm thinking we can't do that because if we do that, what's going to happen is that I can't. I can't put sheetrock in front of it. It's gonna raise it. So
I still
and I have the you know what? Let me think. Because I got 3 inches worth of backsplash, so technically I only have to cover this much. I could just put a little piece of sheetrock right here, patch it, and wallpaper. I could do that. So that way you don't have to remove the box.
This is still gonna have to be widened out because this bolt, this nail right here.
Yeah. No, we gotta move it up a little bit. Yeah, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. Instead of removing the box, we're doing everything wrong, okay? Because this is gonna be flushed anyway. All right, 3 inches is here. So I have about this much of sheetrock. Now, you see? Well, yeah, if I put it flush inside this, I should be able to do it, and then I just patch it. All right, we're gonna go with that. I should also cover the counter, right? Because I don't want to scratch it. I'll get a towel or something. So this is not the right backsplash, but the backsplash is basically going to go this way. And that's what I'm installing tomorrow. So you understand now why I have to move this plug. Because I really don't want to do an indent. The other thing I was thinking of doing, since there's room right here, I could have maybe put the plug this way, but then it doesn't resolve the problem of the faceplate, and then these are like seriously plugged into the, nailed into the frame. So, yeah, and that's what it's gonna look like. I don't know, what does it look on camera? Not too bad, right? I had no intention of doing this today. I just wanted you to know. I don't even have makeup on. My plan was to have Scott do it, and then I realized that I need another video because I'm doing the backsplash tomorrow. Clearly, we don't know what we're doing, but I mean, we're not installing electricity. We're just moving the box. It's not a big deal, okay? The biggest issue is going to be covering up this whole mess with sheetrock and wallpaper. We'll see how I manage that one. But again, the wallpaper is gonna cover most of the mess, hopefully. If I get those patches. I think I have patches downstairs. And then, yeah, it would be nice, you know, to have electricity back up right here. And I can put my little lamp, you know, my little flower lamp that melts the candles. That would be like a night light. I don't have to put the candle in it. I just have to change the bulb to a non-heating bulb, and that would allow us to have a night light in here. All right, I've barely done anything. I'm already rambling. Okay, I'll see you when Scott comes back. You're back, and you know what?
My God.
I just love the fact that we have absolutely no idea what we're doing. Tell us why.
Here's the answer to the mystery of why the guy, the electrician, toenailed the nails into the frame.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Yeah. They come with it.
They come like that.
How come we never noticed that before? It's not the first time we look at a box.
Because we don't sit around looking at electricians' boxes.
So
Right.
it does come with these. So I guess you're going to have to figure out how to... What is that?
There's this.
Oh, that's the one that I'm used to. How many did you get?
And then there's this, which I think is probably the worst option.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Now, the thing about this
Yeah.
is that if we do this, we're going to have to open up even more of the wall.
Do we really have to toenail it?
It's
If it rests on the old one.
Well, you're going to want to solidly put it in there, right? Which is
Oh man, that means I got to open up the whole...
which is why I kind of think this is probably the better one.
How do you install this?
So you're still gonna have to open up the wall, but this attaches to the frame right here.
That's assuming that's a 2x4.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That may not even be a 2x4. Because remember, it's an old house. Oh boy, I don't know what we should do. All right, you know what? We just, I'm just gonna have to open it some more. You see, I painted over it. Okay, so as a result, I broke it. And how many years now we haven't had new?
It's been about 10.
So now you're pulling all the wires out of the box.
Yeah, and I can tell you what he did. He put the wires in the box and then he put the box on the wall. You notice he's got a lot extra of this,
Yeah.
right? So that's a good thing.
Do you need to make them straight so that way you don't struggle?
That's what I'm trying to do. Could use is another flashlight.
Oh yeah, we got the one from your dad.
Okay.
How'd you like that? Yeah. I'm gonna put it the other way. How's that?
Yeah.
Better?
Thank you.
All right. With much effort, we were able to get the wires out of the old box. What's next? Getting the wires
Into
through
the
here,
new
into
box.
the new one.
Yeah.
There's a coating inside. There's a coating, and you see it?
Yep.
All right.
That's
So I
insulation.
wouldn't cut that. I wouldn't cut that.
Why?
How much do you want to cut?
Up to about here. Oh, you know what? Maybe the answer is just, well, no, because we're gonna have to. You see how much we have in here?
So you just got to cut about maybe up to here, 2 inches.
Yeah, maybe.
Or did he have it cut above the box?
He had it cut above the box. Because remember, I was pulling 3 wires
So
out
the
of
box
this
comes
box.
here, so you got to cut it here. So you got to splice it right here in the middle.
Splice it down the center.
And
And
then
then-
see if you can pull it apart. All right. That'll do it. So now you got the space to hammer that thing in.
they got a whole system. I haven't done it in 40 years, so I do it stupidly.
Yay. Is it the same?
Look the same in the store.
The bottom? Oh, the ground is right here.
Yeah. So when you do this, alright, let me just read this thing. The load terminals under this label are for feeding additional receptacles.
So they put it at the bottom even though, oh.
No.
Oh no.
No, they had reset at the top.
Yeah, but look, it's written upside down and right side up,
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter
I
which way.
understand that, but
If they tell you the ones with the yellow tape is for additional receptacles, for if you
so
want
I'll
to do...
just plug it on here. On these.
Right. I think it's for if you want to do 4 plugs.
Right.
Right?
Probably.
Alright, so you want me to put the hair dryer in, right?
Yeah. Something so that you know it's on.
Alright. Okay, so we have no power on right now, okay? I'm just gonna plug my hair dryer. Alright.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Hold on, let me turn on the ceiling.
Okay.
Okay, so I got the ceiling. I'm turning on the my blow dryer.
Okay.
No.
No?
No. When he's coming back upstairs, you know what I think it is? This is connected to the front porch. There's a separate outlet. And I think I don't think it's connected to the this house is all sorts of whack, okay? I'm gonna tell him that. I think we need to look at all of the different fuses we have downstairs, and one of them is for this. Which means that we didn't have to do any of this. This is a ridiculous video, okay? This is a ridiculous video. I'm putting it out there anyway, because you gotta see the kind of nonsense we go through, okay? But I think that's what it is. I think they're not connected. No matter what, it's connected properly. We got a brand new box. So if I have to get a guy over, I can patch everything. And that won't matter, right? I'm not gonna leave that hanging. We're gonna finish the job as though the plug is working. And then we're gonna figure something out. I think it's connected to somewhere else. That wouldn't surprise me. And I'll tell you why. Because the light that's above my sink is the old fabric sheathing. I don't know if that's what you call it. For the wires. It's old wires. If this was connected to that, we would have the same wire. I think that they added this plug when they added this bathroom. This is the old attic light. And this is connected because straight down is the one on the porch. That on the side of the porch that doesn't work. And I think that's what it is. I think they added this when they added the one on the side of the porch and it's not connected to the bathroom. All right. Here's what I think.
Yeah.
You ready?
Okay.
So the light that's above the sink right here, above the mirror, is old sheathing that's covered in fabric.
Okay.
This, I believe, was installed later on, probably when they installed the light that doesn't work, that's on the side of the porch.
Okay.
So I think that this is connected to the one on the porch,
Okay.
and we can turn on and off the lights here, and it won't affect it because it's not on that fuse.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Well,
So if you go to the porch right now, and you reset that thing, you press that button.
I've tried that.
Yeah, but that plug is not working.
Right.
But
Oh, you think if I did that now, it would,
the juice would come up.
it's worth a shot. I mean, it could be.
Anything?
No.
How about now?
Oh, something happened.
What happened?
What happened? Oh, it's it's your dad's thing. It died. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. How about now? Nothing.
No, nothing?
Yeah, nothing.
Alright, not this thing.
Which one are you doing now?
The one for the whole attic.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Anything?
Well, it's got the ceiling light. That's it.
Yeah. Alright, I'm turning it off again.
Okay. So this is our final attempt. I tried to get it. We moved all of the wires to the bottom part of the plug, which is what the guy had before. So we shall see.
Ready?
Yeah. Nope.
Didn't do anything?
No.
Alright.
Ugh. All right. We gotta get a guy. You gotta be kidding me. Are you kidding me? It's got a green light. Let me reset it. No, test. Try the one at the bottom. There's a green light on it, right here. So there's juice. I don't know, you'll have to come and see. Maybe, do you think it's my, can you believe it? Maybe it's my hair dryer that's not working.
Try something else.
That's what I'm doing. Why is this not going in? No, I don't think so. It is green light on it, so juice is coming to it.
Alright, so,
We're doing something wrong.
hit the reset button.
Okay.
Now try it.
Oh, for crying out loud. Let me get something else. Hold on. No.
No? Alright.
Alright. Interesting turn of event. We have a green light, but it's still no power. So I went on Google, and Mr. Google says that Leviton is, Scott just turned off the light again. Leviton is wired the opposite than the regular outlets. So it says it's, oh, let me see. Black to brass, white to silver. Read where the live and load are on the old unit and which wires go where. Then read where live and load are located on the new unit and wired that way. So we got it the opposite way. Because this is a green light. So obviously juice is coming through. I may have an outlet after all. This is a ridiculous video. Can I just say that? The sheetrock is never going to be dry for me to finish this by tomorrow morning. Oh well. Apparently it's a common problem if you go on Google. It happens a lot. So I'm gonna wait for Scott to turn the lights on. All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah, turn it on.
Alright, it's on.
All right. I'm not seeing the little green light. Nope.
Nope. Alright, I'll be back.
Okay, so this is what we think is going on. And let me tell you, this is great because we're learning. All right, I believe we had it right all along, the very first time we did it. But because I plugged in my blow dryer, I could not see whether there was a light and I had no access to reset it. You're supposed to have it on, and then you reset it, it goes red and then it goes green, and then you can plug your stuff in. So because I had my big plug in, I couldn't see anything, I couldn't reset it, all right? So, yeah, we're gonna wait for Scott.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll tell you if there's, okay, oh yeah, it flashed red.
Okay.
So now I'm supposed to reset it.
Okay.
Oh my God. Stop. Oh my God, it worked! It worked! Hold on. Let me plug my stuff in. Don't zap yourself. Don't do this at home. Yay!
I gotta turn it off though.
Well, yeah, okay, fine. We had it right the first time around. I just couldn't reset it because I had the stupid plug in. We fixed it. All right. So when I come back, it will be in the box and then I'll start patching. All right. I'll say it again. Don't do this at home. right, done. This is not matching all the way here. I was missing some. I just added some wallpaper to kind of finish it off, but it's all behind the backsplash. You won't see it, okay? And it actually, I have a better, cleaner corner here than what I had before, so not a bad thing. And you see, you can't. It's smooth. It's nice, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this plaque on the faceplate and we are done. All right, here we go. It's done. I have one of Kato's candles, the patchouli, minus cat hair. Here we go. This is actually a heating lamp. All right, I'll have the admission to make. The lamp was the inspiration for the wallpaper. Okay, because I figured, ooh, that lamp would look fantastic in a bathroom, and there you have it. So, is it perfect? No. I cracked the plate. I flipped it, so the crack is at the bottom. We'll go and get another plate. I am not covering the plate in wallpaper. I don't think it's leveled. We're gonna check, hold on. But then again, everything is crooked in my house, so... Oops, hold on. Hey! It is leveled. Huh. Okay. Maybe it's the wallpaper that makes it look crooked, I don't know. But the seams are good. And here, look at this seam. Alright. I can't wait to put the backsplash. I think this is going to look really good, okay? And I may not do a backsplash here. I may just do a quarter round. Just do the backsplash all the way. I still have to move the mirror up to here, and then I have to lift that side, but that's it, it's done. So it looks like it was, it initially looked like it was going to be an absolute disaster, but we made it happen. Okay, let me conclude, and that would be this video. In the next video, I'm moving the mirror up and installing the backsplash. 3.5 hours. Okay, 3.5 hours. We had it right the first go around. It was just the stupid plug from my hair dryer that was so large I couldn't see that there was a light that was going to go on and off. Mind you, this is the first time that we change a, what do they call them? GFID something. Okay, it's the first time that we changed one of those plugs. So we had no idea how they work and what they're supposed to do and how you reset them or anything like that. Okay, so now you know when you install it. Okay, you put the white on the left, the black on the right, the ground at the bottom, and then you place it in. You turn the power on. You're gonna get a red light. You're gonna press reset. You're gonna wait for the green light, and then you can plug your stuff in. That's what I've learned. So now, the next time I have to change one of those, it's gonna take 15 minutes, not 3.5 hours. So yes, I know we should not have messed around with it, but I did a pretty good job at patching the wall. You saw that. It doesn't look like the plug has been moved at all. And the end result is what matters. And the wires are safely secured in the box. The box is secured to the wall or to the board, whatever you call it, the 2x4, and the frame. Okay, nothing's going to happen. Now, we will have probably a guy come in at some point because I have 2 other plugs in the house that do not work, and I'll have him check on that. Okay, and he'll check on the one on the front porch that doesn't work. So it is connected to the whole thing. The amount of scenarios I had to go through to explain why the stupid plug wasn't working. And again, all it was this plug from my hair dryer was so large that it covered the little green light, and I had no idea there was a green light there. The green light was on the entire time. Never saw it. So now you know. I hope you've learned something. And again, I'll say it again. No, you should not be doing this. But some of you can't help it. Well, you're like me and Scott. You're going to do this stuff. And I hope this was helpful. And you got an idea of what you're going to have to go through. And you can tell that we are still learning DIY stuff. I had no idea the box was installed with big nails that are going in diagonal into the studs. I literally thought they were making little wooden boxes and they were inserting it in it and screwing it from the front. I've learned something. So yeah, in this video, we probably sound like two idiots. And I'm okay with it because I've learned and I hope you did too. Thumbs up if you like this ridiculous video. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner. Hit that bell button so you can see more ridiculous DIY projects coming from this household. And follow me on Facebook and Instagram at mygreatchallenge. Links to my Etsy shop for vintage finds down below. If you want to see more behind the scene, patreon.com/mygreatchallenge. And that would be it. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye!